let's say you're starting this firm with your best friends and you all practice law together for 52 years. You've practiced law for all this time. And now you're thinking, I don't want to work 40, 50, 60 hours a week. I don't want to have to bill that much. I would like to not stop practicing, but slow down.
Welcome to our Happy Rainmakers Video Series, where point one can make a difference. Today, I'm really happy to be joined by Brooke Lively. She is the founder and president of Cathedral Capital, which is a company that gives strategic advice to drive profitability at law firms. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks, Jen. I appreciate you having me on.
Well, I want to dive right in because you know so much that can help the people who are watching this video. You are an expert in a lot of things, but one thing that you once said that really struck me was you should never start a law firm without planning for the end.
Every law firm is going to end. Every company is going to end. It's going to end one of three ways. Either you're going to voluntarily shut down, you're going to declare bankruptcy, or you're going to die. You can't avoid all three of those. So we know that this firm is going to end, and we need to plan that ending. If you're the only one, it makes the planning a little easier. But when you start and you're the only one, you don't know that in 5 or 6 years, you might want to take on a partner. You don't know that you may want to merge. You have no idea what is going to happen in the future. I mean, come on, you guys are all attorneys. You will lie to cover every contingency. Let's cover every contingency. Because here's what I have seen so often. I can't tell you how many law firms don't have partnership agreements.
I can. A lot. A lot of them. I'm sure that they always tell their clients to have agreements like that. But a lot of the firms that I work with don't have their own agreements that they're always drafting for their clients.
The cobbler's children have no shoes. My father's a great example of this. My father started a new law firm every 7 to 10 years. And he did that because he would hire associates. And after like 5 years, he felt like he had to make them a partner. And then didn't really want to be partners with them. So he dissolved the law firm, and he never had an agreement. And this went really well until his next to last firm, when it didn't go so well. And he lost the phone number for the law firm that he had had for 45 years.
Wow.
In addition to all kinds of other things. And why did he lose it? Because he didn't have a partnership agreement. Because it had developed organically. And 3 of the other partners said, oh, no, we're not dissolving. You're just voluntarily leaving and we're going to keep everything.
Oh, wow.
He's like, that's not what we agreed to 3 days ago. But there was no partnership agreement that defined what each of them brought into the partnership.
So let's say I start a law firm with my 2 best friends from law school, and we've known each other our whole lives and we love each other so much. And, we don't need an agreement because we all get along so well. What could ever go wrong?
So I like to think of agreements kind of like a prenup. Here's my theory on prenups. If you really love the person, as long as it's not punitive, who cares what the prenup says? You're never going to use it, right? So let's sign it. A partnership agreement's kind of the same. As long as we're all getting together and we love each other and we're going to move forward with it, doesn't really matter until it does, until something goes wrong, until one of those best friends, true story, happened here in Fort Worth, gets out of the shower, slips and falls and hits their head on the bathroom counter on the way down and can no longer practice law because of cognitive disabilities.
Did that firm have an agreement, or were the other partners in business with that person's widow?
Actually, that was a single owner law firm. There was no really way to sell it. The attorney was well known in town, and everybody took some of the cases and worked them pro bono so that the widow could get the proceeds. But you don't know what's going to happen. So let's plan for it. And let's say you're starting this firm with your best friends from law school. Okay, that's awesome. And you all practice law together for 52 years. you've practiced law for all this time, and now you're thinking, I don't want to work 40, 50, 60 hours a week. I don't want to have to bill that much. I would like to not stop practicing, but slow down. I want to work part-time. I want to work a couple of weeks a month. I want to have the ability to still come into the office, to still teach and train and help people. But I don't want the billing requirements. I don't want the hassle of having to generate new clients, whatever it is. You've got to build that into your agreement, because I got news. We're all getting older.
All right. Well, thank you so much for all of this information. I know how helpful it's going to be.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me on, Jen.